Today, let us reflect on very important virtues: faith, hope, and love. These are the real foundation of our struggle, our journey to heaven. We must have a roadmap. We must have what to know, the knowledge of what to do, so that we can eventually enter the kingdom of heaven. St. Paul teaches us, Jesus taught us, the whole Bible here is giving us that roadmap to heaven. So, faith, hope, and love. What does the letter to the Hebrews tell us? Chapter 11, verse 1 says, only faith can guarantee the blessings that we hope for, or prove the existence of realities that are unseen. They are not seen. The realities are not seen, but we believe they are there. Why? Because Jesus taught us. Jesus is the truth. Everything he taught us is the truth. And without faith, we cannot enter heaven. But we have the three theological virtues, so they go systematically, as we shall see from our manual here of life. First of all, Jesus really dwelled a lot about enlightening us about faith. He said, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed. I saw it in Israel, and I even bought some of them, rose mustard seed, the smallest of the seeds. You can tell this mulberry tree to be uprooted, and it will be uprooted. You can tell that mountain to move, and it will move. You see metaphorical language? Are you going to be stupid to command the mountain to move? He was talking in metaphors. He was talking in parables. He was so that the Holy Spirit could reveal the meaning of the truth. So that faith, he was really telling us that however little you have, you can solve a very big problem. And even the biggest problem we have is that passport of going to heaven. Now, when St. Paul is explaining about the three theological virtues, then we go to 1 Corinthians. When we go to 1 Corinthians chapter 1, what does St. Paul say? He said, though I command languages, both human and angelic, if I speak without love, I am no more than a gong booming or a cymbal clashing. You see that? You are making just noise. If you are talking in tongues and you don't have love, because God is love. Now, when we still continue, he concludes in chapter 13, verse 13. He said, as it is, these remain faith, hope, and love. The three of them, and the greatest of them is love. So that is, in short, a summary of what we are supposed to do on this passing world. We have faith, we have hope. Actually, hope, if you also look at the natural things and then the spiritual things, the researchers have concluded that you can live without food. Without food, the body, because we have a reserve, the reserved one in the body there, in the tissues, and wherever it is stored, you can survive. Probably for 7 days. There are others who go longer. and after that you will just die, because you need, the body needs nourishment. But you cannot survive for a second without hope. So that's how we make the comparison of this spiritual and the natural. But now here, when St. Paul tells us that the greatest is love, all the saints who have gone to heaven have really demonstrated this love. It can be agape, it can be filial love, it can be eros, all those branches of the love. Still, we know that love is the most important. You can be the best preacher. You can do anything you on this earth by demonstrating your faith, doing what, but the love, if it is not there, and now, where is this love? The love is the practical love. Saint Teresa, Mother Teresa of Calcutta said, we shall be judged on charity. That is love. That is the prerequisite of entering heaven. Where do we get that to confirm that we shall be judged on love? Jesus himself said, when I was hungry, you didn't give me food. When I was thirsty, you never gave me a glass of water. When I was in a hospital, you never visited me. When I was naked, you never gave me a coat to put on. When I was in prison, you never visited me. So you go to the left, where the hell of fire is waiting. And God's case, no appeal. Some people will start complaining, when did we see you hungry and we never gave you food, Lord? When did we see you thirsty and we never gave you a glass of water? When did we see you naked? And so on and so forth. Then he will say, that one whom you did not give, that little brethren whom you did not give, that was me. Very wonderful. So we think that Jesus should come the way we see him in films and so on. Then we say, oh, this is the Jesus. No, we are created in God's image. So that beggar, that hungry man, that naked man, when Martin of Tours tore part of his cloak and gave the beggar, when St. John Mary Vianney removed his trouser, his shirt, and gave to the beggar and put on the rags of the beggar. And the priest at the parish said, Father, have you been beaten? What? He said, no. I found a beggar there, and I gave him my clothes. That is what it means to demonstrate the love practically. Visiting the sick. We have now charitable organization. We have Caritas. Orphanages. That is the love. That's where Jesus is. Jesus is found in the ghettos. He is found in the slums. He is found in prisons. He is found in the hospitals. He is found in those displaced camps of the displaced people. Suffering complete, that is where Jesus is. And he is asking you to demonstrate that love to him. And if the saints did it, all the saints, I cannot even just mention a few, but you can offer your body even to be burnt, as St. Paul tells us. But if there is no love, then you are nothing. It must have love in what you are doing. Some of us can do some assignments without love. So that means you are only forced to do something. No, it must be love. And God sees the heart. Is that heart full of love? Is it there for the poor? In Uganda here we have a center